My favorite Las Vegas podcast is called On the Corner of Main Street. It is recorded in Oscar's Steakhouse at the Plaza Hotel and Casino in downtown Las Vegas. Hosted by CEO Jonathan Jossel, Lisa Melmud, and Gary Vickery, they currently have 88 episodes that are all entertaining and informative. Famed mob lawyer and later Las Vegas mayor and namesake of the restaurant, Oscar Goodman, makes several appearances, as well as his wife and current mayor, Carolyn Goodman. My favorite episode is episode 61 with Piero's restaurant owner, Freddie Glissman. And I fondly recall episode 37 from March of 2021 featuring comedian Louis Anderson, who has since passed, and played the showroom at the Plaza from 2014 to 2017. I recommend starting at episode 1 of On the Corner of Main Street. Episode 86 features Tim Poster, who has had a successful and interesting career. At minute 57, he begins a reminiscence of Edward Tiger Mike Davis. Intriguing from the beginning, Edward Davis was born in 1931, was one of 7 children, and only had a 7th grade education. Davis took a job as chauffeur for Helen Bonfils, whose family was a descendant of Napoleon Bonaparte and heir to the fortune of the Denver Post newspaper. Helen was 69, Davis was 28. Miss Bonfils was 41 years older, and when she passed away, he inherited her fortune, which included oil and natural gas fields, and he founded Tiger Oil. Tiger Mike was infamous for his company-wide memos that were straight to the point about the efficiency that he expected from his employees, and he was known for his gruffness with restaurant employees, and many whom he came in contact with. Tiger Mike also had a relationship with Phyllis Mcguire of the famed Mcguire sisters singing trio. She had previously dated Chicago mob boss Sam Giancana and had been called to testify in 1965. This controversy seemed to end the Mcguire sisters. Reputedly, Giancana and Tiger Mike had some sort of agreement not to interact with each other.
Does this affect your professional work, being called before a grand jury?
Oh, I certainly hope it won't.
You want to continue with your trio, don't you, Miss McGuire?
Oh, very much so.
Does this mean you're through with Sam Giancana?
No comment.
In 1967, next door to Tiger Mike's house, Phyllis Mcguire built her 26,000 square foot home in the prestigious Rancho Circle, which included an Arc de Triomphe and a 44-foot Eiffel Tower replica. Tiger Mike gave her the vintage French furniture that he inherited from the Bonfils estate. Mcguire's home included 2 pools, a waterfall, swans, and her dress, purse, shoe, and jewelry collection were all protected by bulletproof windows and shutters that closed electronically. The home was listed for sale in 2017 for $6.5 million, but hadn't sold by the time of Miss Mcguire's passing on December 29th of 2020 at the age of 89. On the Plaza podcast, Jonathan Jossel related his Tiger Mike experience. He was eating dinner at SW at the Wynn. He saw another diner eating food that was not on the menu and berating the staff. After the guest left, Jonathan spoke to the GM, who said something to the effect of, "He's our best customer, and that's nothing. Last night, he had an employee in a headlock." Tim Poster had Tiger Mike as a client and said that once Tiger Mike had requested a specific hotel room for a guest of his. The room he requested was occupied, but Mike refused to take no for an answer. He sent someone to the hotel to pick up a key, but they stalled him, saying that house cleaning was still working on the room. By dinner time, Tim was eating at SW, and 80-year-old Tiger Mike stormed in the restaurant and began a physical altercation. Tim Poster was the guy in the headlock. They were back on good terms shortly afterwards. Barbara Walters interviewed Phyllis Mcguire in her home, and the video is on YouTube.
The Mcguire sisters. And Phyllis
was the one who stood out, but she was also the most controversial, an affair with Mafia Chief Sam Giancana.
Does this mean you're through with Sam Giancana?
No comment.
Did you know, Phyllis? Did you know what he was?
Tonight, Barbara Walters has the extraordinary story, how she turned fame into fortune, her unbelievable house, everything that's in it. Phyllis Mcguire.
He may not still be, but at some time, Tiger Mike was on Wynn's books as having lost the most money of all of their customers. He was said to have come to the casino every day, have dinner, and then play blackjack. According to Tim Poster, if he was up $5,000 or $10,000, he would color up. But if he was down $500, he would chase it and lose $1 million, and that was an everyday thing. For more detailed, first-hand accounts of these events, check out the podcast On the Corner of Main Street, episode 86.